Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ranch of Rivershine. We are on day 21. It is a festival day yet again. And we're still we need to win competitions in Rivershine Town to increase the statue's glow. But we won't be doing that today because we can't do Rivershine Town competitions while there's a festival ongoing. So we'll see what other quests we have, and we'll definitely go to the festival. But first we have a sheepy surprise. The festival is here again. Come see me at the marketplace in town. I have a surprise for you. Wait, are you still going to be surprised now that you expect something? Oh well, at least you don't know it's about your farm. Okay. So very, very simple today in terms of what we can do. I wish we could kind of do a little bit more competitions, but it's probably going to be limited because of that. We have our 2 horses at the moment. We have 2 empty stalls. And I am very, very tempted to get a mealy horse while we're at the festival because we have enough money. If there's a nice mare, I might be tempted. We'll have to see when we get there. All in all, we're just going to get everybody taken care of today, and we're going to take this one step at a time and see where we're at. And we definitely need to get Bear's tameness going a little more. He's at 68% with that little bit of round pen work we did yesterday. I don't know if we'll... Oh, I don't need to brush him. He is clean. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to be planning on some jump training for him later after we go to the festival. Kind of got a lot going on that I want to make sure we do today. Stop here a second and collect this forage. Little extra ginger is really good to have. So yeah, we get to see what this sheepy surprise is. And we'll do a little bit of training after that. After we do the festival stuff, but first let's get in on that. We need to go over here. And those aren't even sheep, they're goats. Okay, that's funny. Okay, surprise, it's a chicken. Still confused? Yeah, I can imagine you need a bit more information. Some of my animals are ready to go to a new home. If you'd like to adopt them, I'm sure they'll be quite happy in the barn at the back of your ranch. I had Liam check over your buildings and they passed the inspection. Wait, I know they're cute, but don't rush to adopt them so fast. Once you decide to bring one of them home with you, it's forever. No take back, no refund, no nothing. Although I can't imagine why you'd ever want to return one of them. They're not so much trouble to take care of, really. You can leave them on their own, and they'll just eat grass and insects around their pasture. If you want them to produce eggs or wool, though, you'll have to give them more feed. Here, why don't you take this animal feed recipe? That way you know exactly what to do. I'll even throw in a few extra feed bags for you. You'll be able to place it in a large feed trough in the middle of your barn and coop. Don't worry, you won't miss it. Alright, why don't you look at the animals I brought today? I'll bring a few of them every festival, and they'll be different every time. But your barn can only fit 8 sheep and goats, while the coop has a dozen nests for the chickens. So choose wisely. Okay, I am not sure we're going to bring anybody home today. We might think about it, but first I want to go see what horses got brought in for this festival because we're working with limited money. And the sheep, goats, and chickens are just kind of an extra. I mean, they do make a little bit of money as long as you feed them. But it's not something I'm in a serious rush for. I'd be happier with a decent mealy horse. Oh. And I did actually look up, it's pronounced Gymkhana. For those of you who remember the first festival that I couldn't say it, it's Gymkhana. So we're going to hurry up and we're going to do the practice really quickly. And we'll get this going and done and whatever, what have you. I kind of did that slower than I wanted to, but hey, that should be fast enough in terms of the next one we have to do, of actually being serious. Okay, now it's for all the marbles. Here we go. And we go, 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 go. Hey, we did it really, really quickly too. Okay, so we got a little extra money with that. Kind of just bebopping around to each individual thing. Really probably should leave him at a place where he's not going to wander off, because he will. And here we are. Looks like everybody's a solid coat this time. Let's see, who were they? Stallion. Kind of would like to get a mare, so let's see. Okay, she's a mare. Another chestnut. Tall Phantom is also a mare. It's a mealy black. Another stallion, mealy coal black. Another stallion. And a mealy light bay, which she looks really, really similar in some regards to Dawn. A little bit different here and there, but similarities. It's a shame the ones I really like this one. And he's a stallion. And this other one I also liked, also a stallion. You know, I think it's possible we're just going to go ahead and wait, since the ones I really, really like aren't what we're looking for at the moment. If there had been one actually like this one right here that had some color on it, I would have maybe made an exception, but not for a solid color. I'm still debating on if we want to go get some chickens and a goat. But first we're going to just take Bear to the, through a jump course and kind of get that up while we debate. I mean, because it is kind of an extra, and we have a lot of other things. Since everybody's in town today, I should see how much the other crop plots cost. So yeah, we might actually be responsible with what money we have at the moment instead of getting fun stuff, which is boring, but we'll have time to get the other things. So we'll just kind of do this one step at a time. And we're just gonna pop over a few jumps. I mean, he's gonna go through his energy really, really quickly because his jump level is so low that eats a lot when they're low level. Okay, and he can have a pair. Oops, helps if I actually hit the button. Can't just look at it and expect it to jump. Just a few more and he'll be out of energy, but we're doing really good. We're getting a good boost on that. Yeah, that got him up to 22%. That's pretty good. His tameness still needs a bit of work, but we can actually kind of do some things for that tomorrow. I'm not really thinking it's worth round penning him for that. So that being said, we're going to go back to the festival now and see where Liam is, which he's probably in the market area and not up here. And just see how much the crop plots cost, because we'll need it. We'll need them. That's one of those important things, to be able to to grow our own forage. It's one nice thing about festival days, everybody's here. Okay, so the second farm field is 3. We'll go ahead and get that. The third one is 9. We'll go ahead and get that. The fourth one is 24, which we don't have enough money for at the moment, but that would be the last upgrade that we need for the farm field. So I'm kind of looking to see if I have enough of anything to kind of sell it on to. I think I already sold so much for, to get the other things we did. But it's okay. We're almost, we'll just save up our money. Yeah, we're going to wait. I mean, we'll have a chance to get these again, so we'll wait. It's like anything else. It'll cycle back around if there's anything we really want. Gained a little bit of energy back waiting. Okay, so it's going to kind of be a short day today. We don't have anything else pressing, and we can't do what we need to do for the quest line, so we're just going to let the horses rest for the rest of the day. And whoops, we can go read a book or whatever. And we'll start the next day and start saving up for that final crop plot. Okay. Endurance training. I've heard from Jay you recently opened the trail to Pine Forest again. It'll be perfect for endurance training. I'll tell you about it when you're in town. Okay, so we I hope we have enough money. Well, either way, we're going to do a couple competitions today anyway, so it'll balance out. Yeah, everything is... Get another arena unlocked. But we'll get Dawn taken care of really quickly. She's got a couple points of potential, but, she'll probably end up using a pen for the competition board, more than likely. Let's see, Bear's at 84% tameness, which we're getting there. I'd actually like to work on his speed a little bit today. Oh, we still don't need to brush him. I keep doing it anyway. Okay, we're gonna wait and before I decide exactly which one I want to do with him. But for now, we're going to go speak to River, and then we're going to do some competitions. We need to win 5 more to be able to get Wild Sprout statue to 100%. There she is. Blended right in. Okay, well, since Lupine Meadows' speed course was a success, I thought I'd prepare something similar for Pine Forest. From what I've observed, it's like horses train their endurance faster around Redwine's statue. So I've prepared a new endurance training course for you there. Have a look at my shop and let me know when you're ready to build or upgrade the course. Okay, we can afford that one. The upgrades cost more than we can afford right now, but we can at least get the course in existence. So we have that course in place. We're not going to be using it right this second, but every time they're available, we're going to keep getting them. And once we can get the other crop plot, then we're going to focus on getting each of the training courses upgraded, as well as the barn. We're doing pretty good though. At least we'll be able to make a little bit of money with doing this race. It doesn't pay a whole lot compared to other ones, but it's not too difficult to win as long as I don't run into too many things like I just did there. Alright, that's one. Okay, and we'll turn around, do another one. Lots of the same thing over and over again. Okay, that's two. She really has enough energy. I might just, I don't know, I probably should just give her an apple. They're not that difficult to get, so okay. Gonna be able to do this course in my sleep as many times as I'm having to do it over and over again. But we need to get the statue at 100%. It's going to unlock a fast travel ability for us, among other things, so it's worth doing even though it can get a little repetitive, especially with only having one race unlocked for this area at the moment. It doesn't make it very interesting. It's just doing the same one over and over again. Okay, there we go. That's 3. We actually have enough time. We could do a fourth one. Yeah, I mean, we only have to do 2 more. So really, if we kind of just go ahead and be crazy enough to do a 4th race, we'll only have to do 1 the next day to have everything completely done. So it's kind of like Groundhog Day, except we're just doing the same thing over and over in a single day rather than we're having the same day repeat. At least it's a quick race. And then I think we'll give Bear a little bit of a speed boost and we'll go to Lupine Meadow and run the speed course. I think what we'll get out of that 1 turn should be pretty good. So yeah, we actually might... Wait a minute, I'm kind of curious if I actually have enough energy to do... Hold on. Nope, don't have enough energy. I thought it was worth a try. Okay, it's a little too low. 5 races in a single day was probably a bit much anyway. Okay, either way, we did 4. Imagine the townsfolk are just saying that so they get a break from having to, like, reset everything up. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get home, get Dawn kind of settled back in, and then we will take Bear to Lupine Meadow to train up his speed a little bit. Or we could take him for his jump trail. Hold on, I gotta debate. We'll debate. Okay, she can rest up because she's worked really hard today. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually gonna work on have him work on his jump instead. We'll do exactly what we did yesterday. And we'll just work on his jump because we can kind of run him around anywhere and work on his speed a little bit. But, you know, jump you can only use over jump, so I think that'll work out well. And we're gaining a few endurance points while we travel. And we set up the flower fence again. I don't think we'll give him a treat once he runs out because I don't really want everything he's got into jump since he's... I don't know, we'll see once he's out of energy. Maybe they'll just give him an apple instead of something bigger. Let's see. Yeah, that puts his jump at 27%, so we're not going to give him a treat, and we're just going to call it a good day and take him home. Be very excited to have the fast travel stuff available because we waste so much time going one place to another. Okay, and he can rest up until tomorrow. Everybody's good. And we will see where we are at the next day. That being said, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for joining me for this video, and I will see you all in the next one.